At 88, Max Baer Jr. has begun reflecting on his life with a level of honesty rarely heard from the famously private actor and filmmaker, known worldwide for portraying the lovable but dim-witted Jethro Bodine on the Beverly Hillbillies. Baer's career has long been associated with laughter and nostalgia. Yet behind that enduring television legacy lies a far more complex story shaped by family expectations, Hollywood challenges, and relationships with unforgettable personalities. In his later years, Baer has spoken candidly about the people who influenced him most deeply, especially his formidable co-star, Irene Ryan, whom audiences adored as Granny. His memories reveal a life defined not just by fame, but by resilience, reinvention, and respect for those who shaped his journey. Growing up as the son of a champion, born Maximilian Adelbert Baer Jr. on December 4th, 1937, in Oakland, California, Baer grew up surrounded by the legacy of his father, Max Baer, the flamboyant heavyweight boxing champion of 1934. His father's fame brought both privilege and pressure to the household. Public attention followed the family everywhere, and expectations were always high. While the elder Baer embodied charisma and strength, Max Jr.'s mother, Mary Ellen Sullivan, brought balance to the family environment. She emphasized education, discipline, and compassion, encouraging her son to pursue his own identity rather than live solely in his father's shadow. This combination of celebrity influence and steady guidance helped shape Baer's determination to carve his own path. Athletic talent and early promise. As a young man, Baer proved he possessed talents far beyond his father's boxing legacy. While attending Christian Brothers High School in Sacramento, he excelled in athletics and earned letters in 4 different sports at the same time. His competitive drive also led him to success in golf, where he won the Sacramento Open Junior Golf Tournament twice. These achievements suggested a future defined by versatility and ambition. Unlike many children of celebrities who struggle under expectations, Baer thrived in competition and developed a disciplined approach to achievement. Sports gave him confidence, teamwork skills, and a sense of independence that would later serve him well in the demanding world of entertainment. Education and intellectual balance. Baer continued his pursuit of balance when he enrolled at Santa Clara University, where he studied business administration while also pursuing a minor in philosophy. The pairing of practical business knowledge with philosophical thinking may have seemed unusual for a future actor, but it later proved essential to his career. His education gave him a broader perspective on both the entertainment industry and life itself. While many performers relied solely on acting opportunities, Baer would eventually apply his business instincts to producing and directing projects of his own. Those university years also reinforced his independence, encouraging him to see Hollywood not just as a place for performers, but as a business environment requiring strategy and foresight. An early introduction to the stage, Baer's connection to performance began surprisingly early. In 1949, while still a child, he appeared on stage in England at the Blackpool Pavilion in a production of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The experience was brief, yet it left an impression that lingered for years. Standing before a live audience introduced him to the excitement and discipline of performance. Though he did not immediately pursue acting full-time, the stage planted a seed that would eventually grow into a successful screen career. Looking back, Baer often described the moment as an early glimpse into a world that would later shape his identity, teaching him the fundamentals of presence, timing, and audience connection. Television's golden age and early roles. By the early 1960s, Baer had entered Hollywood during one of television's most prolific periods. Signed to Warner Brothers, he began appearing in a variety of popular television series. Among them were Maverick, Surfside 6, Hawaiian Eye, 77 Sunset Strip, Bronco, Sugarfoot, and Follow the Sun. These appearances may not have made him a household name immediately, but they exposed him to the fast-paced world of television production. Working across different shows allowed Baer to develop discipline and adaptability, skills necessary for an industry where actors often moved quickly between roles. Business ventures beyond Hollywood. Baer's ambitions extended far beyond film sets. Using his business education and industry connections, he became involved in real estate and the casino business. He also developed plans for a large-scale entertainment and hospitality venture inspired by the Beverly Hillbillies brand. His idea was to combine nostalgia with entrepreneurship, creating a themed casino and entertainment complex that would celebrate the show's enduring popularity. Although not all of his business ventures reached their full potential, they reflected Baer's determination to remain active and creative outside traditional acting roles. Unlike many television stars who fade after their peak years, he sought to transform recognition into long-term opportunity. Personal life and public attention. Baer's personal life has often been more private than his professional career. In 1966, he married Joanne Kathleen Hill, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1971 during the intense years of television fame. Later, relationships occasionally drew public attention, including a high-profile connection with actress Victoria Principal. Decades later, allegations related to that relationship surfaced and were firmly denied by Baer. The experience reinforced his preference for privacy in his later years. Rather than engage publicly in controversy, he focused on preserving his reputation and living quietly. Those who know him often describe him as thoughtful and reflective, far removed from the comedic persona audiences remember. Lessons from Irene Ryan. Among all the people Baer encountered in Hollywood, none left a deeper impression than Irene Ryan. On screen, she played the fiery and hilarious Granny, but behind the scenes, she was disciplined, sharp, and demanding. As a young actor, Baer initially found her intimidating. Ryan had spent decades working in vaudeville, radio, and film before achieving fame later in life. She insisted on preparation and professionalism from everyone around her. Over time, Baer realized her strict standards were not hostility but dedication to the craft. She protected the authenticity of her character and refused to accept laziness. Beneath that tough exterior, he eventually discovered a warm personality and a dry, mischievous sense of humor. Friendship, loss, and the end of an era. Ryan's death in 1971 deeply affected the cast and marked the closing of a chapter in Baer's life. Another lasting friendship from the show was with Buddy Ebsen, who played patriarch Jed Clampett. Their bond endured for decades, and Baer remained close to him until the actor's final days. Shortly before Ebsen died in 2003, Baer and co-star Donna Douglas visited him in the hospital. When Douglas passed away in 2015, Baer became the last surviving regular cast member of the beloved series. That role has placed him in the unique position of carrying the memories of a television era that brought comfort and laughter to millions. Conclusion: the last witness to a television legacy. Today, Max Baer Jr. stands as a living bridge to the golden age of American television. As the final surviving regular cast member of the Beverly Hillbillies, he holds memories that connect audiences to a simpler era of storytelling. Reflecting on his life, he speaks not with bitterness, but with gratitude for the opportunities he received and the people who shaped him. Above all, he honors the strength of Irene Ryan, whose resilience and professionalism left a lasting influence on him. Baer's story is ultimately one of adaptation, perseverance, and respect for the craft. Behind the laughter of a classic sitcom lies a lifetime of lessons learned, friendships cherished, and a legacy that continues to endure.